Okay, the next fidget spinner I'm going to do is this Axiom spinner, which looks like a couple of little axes. That's cute. They're not sharp, they're very dull. No chance of getting cut on that. And it's a little spinner. I looked on their website. On the little tag they sent with it, it says it has an R188 bearing, a 10 ball, one R88 bearing, and it's a hybrid. On their website it appears that they're saying it's a 1-drop bearing. It is very quiet, so that's one good thing about it. And it feels, from what I've played with a little bit, it feels a little bit just like a typical spinner. It's not terribly interesting in terms of how it plays or anything, but of course I'm interested in the spin duration, so I'm going to test this one next for spin duration and see how it goes, and we'll get right to that. Okay, I just got done testing the Axiom spinner. It turns out to be pretty interesting. Now, as a regular spinner, it feels a little bit different depending on how you hold it, because it's not symmetrical in every sense. So you get a little bit different feel going this way compared to this way. They both feel pretty good. You know, it's just that doesn't vary too much from a regular spinner, but it feels okay. The spin times were pretty interesting though. It got an average spin time of 6 minutes and 31 seconds, which is pretty close to as far as you'd expect it to go. It was actually a very long spinner, but it got different effects depending on how it was spinning. Now, the most interesting one was that it actually spun longer if it was spinning backwards away from the axe blade. Like this, it was consistently longer. In fact, the longest spin time going like that was 8 minutes and 33 seconds. It also, for some reason, kept spinning longer and longer the more I spun it, which is something I haven't seen before. There might be something to this bearing having to be broken in. It started out, the first spin time I got on it was only 4 minutes and 34 seconds. That was being held vertically, spinning towards the blade of the axe like this. The longest spin was the last spin that I did, which was spinning away from the axe blade like this. And it did that consistently. Both times I spun it like this, away from the axe blade, it scored longer than when I did it towards the axe blade like that. So take that for what it is, but it might have something to do with the aerodynamics. I could see this tapered blade maybe reduced drag when it was spinning away from it like this. That's a possibility. The bearing in it is very nice. Apparently there might be something to be said for it having to be broken in though. So that's it, the Axiom spinner. It's a very nice little spinner, and it costs, I got it for $75 on eBay. I think it's a little bit more expensive on their website. It weighs 72 grams, which is pretty good for a spinner. And that is it.